Hip hop uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Hip hop uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. On God driving, Sam and riding passenger side, and you heard it out the mouth of the greatest rapper alive. Go gang.
Yes, winter is here. Make sure you guys go cozy up and get yourself a new Hip Hop Uncensored hoodie. You can go to the top line of the description box right below where you see this lady and go cop yourself the official Hip Hop Uncensored hoodie right now. Don't wait. Alright, after you do that, make sure you guys click the like button. Also, make sure you leave a beautiful comment down low. And do not forget to subscribe to the hottest, fastest growing hip hop channel out there. Alright, man, last night Kanye West sent shockwaves through hip hop when he actually sat down with the Drink Champs and they took the industry hostage by releasing the interview unannounced last night. It's already at about 2 million views, meaning about 2 million people actually gleaned what Kanye had to say. Now, Kanye said one thing that got Jay-Z hot, and Jay-Z actually responded via Clubhouse earlier today. Now, before I get to Jay-Z exactly what he said, right, I want to kind of break this down to you real quick and what happened. So pretty much Kanye came out and called Jay-Z selfish because of a couple of songs that Kanye wanted Jay-Z to include on Watch the Throne. Kanye also sent shockwaves through hip-hop when he talked about Just Blaze and pretty much came out and said that Just Blaze copied his whole style. Well, Jay-Z actually put his 2 cents in just a little bit earlier on Clubhouse. I'm going to play the clip of Jay-Z actually talking and addressing it. Before I do, make sure you guys go ahead and smash that like button, share this video, and make sure you subscribe to Hip Hop News Uncensored for more exclusive just like this one. All right, man. Here's Jay-Z. Roll tape.
Nori, I see Nori down there. Nori over there lurking.
Yeah, Nori in this room
Yeah,
somewhere, and obviously
yeah.
it was a lot to talk about. I mean, I don't want to ask anything specific because there was a lot to take in it, but I just want to ask you: did you watch it, and what did you think of it?
Yeah, Nori sent me a piece, and I've seen a couple pieces. I think again, everyone is entitled to opinion, and everyone sees things through their own lens. And it may not, some of it could be true, some of it may not be true, but that's the lens that you see it through. So you just speak into your truth. And I think the one thing I would say out of the, all the pieces I've seen is, maybe the Just Blaze thing was a bit unfair. Because if you're making an album, if you're creating an album, um, and the assignment is soul samples, everyone's coming with soul. It's not you trying to make a cohesive piece of music. I don't think anyone was copying off any. Bink has this problem, and I think everyone created for the project. The thing was, the baby was the blueprint, and I think everyone should be prized for what we created. It's in like I don't know what you call that, the Library of Congress or something. It's something that we all should be proud of, and everyone should be prized for their contribution. Um, I mean, some of those songs on there you don't know in Song Cry, like some of the pillars of that album. You know, um, if you and everyone had a contribution. I would say, and I don't think anyone was copying off anyone. I think Bink did what he brought to the table, and we all had the assignment and created this one body of work. Other than that, you know, again, it's anyone's opinion of what they believe is, their truths. Everyone's gonna have a different truth.
And you know what? That's 100% real what Jay-Z just said without really, it's going to make shockwaves anytime Jay-Z talks, but without really taking any shots at Kanye. He's pretty much like, all right, yeah, some of it happened. It's partially true, but that's from your perspective. My perspective was a little bit different, maybe, whatever the case may be. So I think that was a grown man way for Jay-Z to actually handle the situation. And I always said, I think Jay-Z is much better, not when he's put on the spot, but when he has time to collect his thoughts. That's what, contributes to his genius. When you see that anybody who said they done music with him, they said that, look, Jay-Z's in the booth, like, he'll sit around, listen to the beat maybe 20, 30 minutes and, come out with a masterpiece. I think he is better, to take his time and think through his thoughts. That's why when you always see people coming at Jay-Z and saying stuff, he may not respond for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years down the line, because I think he's mastered the art of not just jumping up quick on your social media and saying stuff, but taking the time to think before you speak. And it's probably one of the reasons why he's not really on social media like that. Not like other celebrities. He might have people taking pictures, paparazzi, but he ain't got like a page and where he can, post up every day and you watching him in his bathroom and clipping his toenails and stuff like that. Now he did, cause, commotion the other day when he started an Instagram page. It got to like 2 million in one day, but he got rid of that. So, I'm saying all that to say is that I think that, Jay-Z is very wise and he picks his, whatever he says, very wisely before putting it out there, because he knows that once it goes out there, you can't take it back and it's going to be taken a certain way. I thought it was just the best way to say it without really ruffling any of Kanye West's feathers. But, I don't know about y'all. I want to see a Watch the Throne too. I definitely want to see another Jay-Z album at some point. I was kind of disappointed with Yeezy's last album. I got to be honest with you. And then on the other hand, I just, music nowadays, I'm just in a different space with it, man. It's really hard for me to get, excited for a new album to come out. Like, I ain't really listened to Meeks yet. It's like, it's so oversaturated now that it's like, okay, he came out, okay, whatever, I'll get to it when I get to it. Now, I'm telling you right now, I'm looking forward to another Jay-Z album at some point. I don't see Jay-Z letting up. I don't see Kanye letting up. I don't see some of these people letting up. I think Jay-Z will be making music all off into his 60s at this point and keep on blessing us, with what he's doing. And, regardless of the controversy surrounding Jay-Z, Rock Nation, I mean, no man is without blemish at the end of the day. I think that, ultimately he means well for the culture. Now, I know I'm going to have a lot of people going, oh, you sold out. He did this, he did that. All right, man, save it at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Save it, throw it at me, I'll take it. But, I'm appreciative of Kanye West as well. But with Kanye, I think with him, he says a lot of enlightening things, right? But some things you gotta take with a grain of salt. And I know people like this. I'm sure you guys know people like that. Like, all right, they mean well, he's smart, he's intelligent. But some of the stuff he's saying, like, dog, well, I just had a talk with like an alien. They abducted me last night, dog, and they took me to planet this. I came back with these jewels. Okay, if that's what you interpreted in your mind, maybe you did it. But to the average person, they're not really going to be feeling what you're saying. They're going to think you cuckoo crazy. And that's what I think Kanye West is. But on the other hand, he could come out and talk about freeing Larry Hoover and, slavery was a choice. And it'll be real thought-provoking words. And people be like, oh, snap, yay. Like, I'm feeling you. You could run for president. So that's what it is. And like Jay-Z said, man, I'm going to close on this. It's from his perspective, his point of view. Maybe he thought that Blaze was biting off of him. I don't know. I wasn't there. But nevertheless, I'm glad that Jay-Z gave his response on that and let the world hear what he had to say. This is the fastest Jay-Z ever responded. I mean, usually he respond like on wax 2 years down the line. So shout out to Jay-Z. He's now finally getting up with the times. But I'm going to digress on this one. What do you guys think about this, man? Leave your comment in the comment section. What do you think about first Ye coming out and saying that Just Blaze bit his style? He called Jay-Z selfish, and you heard what Jay-Z just said, man. He, said what he said. So leave a comment below. Smash that like button if you're still sticking around. I definitely appreciate you guys. And most importantly, subscribe to Hip Hop News Uncensored for more exclusives just like this one. Hey, man, I appreciate you guys. Last announcement, man. Make sure you guys go to hiphopun.com. That's hiphop, the letter UN.com for all your latest hip-hop news. And that link is in the description box right below. Say it with your boy, man. Hip Hop Uncensored is the vibe. So subscribe. Do it now. Peace.